The question I'm asked most frequently in this job over the years is, what's your favourite car, Ken? Can they expect Ferrari, Lamborghini, maybe a Porsche? My answer surprises quite a lot of people because it is, without a doubt, the Range Rover. It has everything I'm looking for in a car. It's got something special. And today, we've got a world exclusive because today we're driving the all-new Range Rover. This blew me away when I first saw it. And as you can see from behind us, we're not exactly in rural England. We've taken it to Morocco. Land Rover actually say that it's better than it's ever been off-road. They say this vehicle is so good, you could drive to the top of the Atlas Mountains in a tuxedo. Sounds a bit crazy to me. Or is it? I'm suited and booted in my tux, and I'm about to drive a Range Rover up the Atlas Mountains. Currently we're enjoying the new 5-litre supercharged Range Rover on tarmac. This is not a nice road surface and we're just like floating on it. This Range Rover has got a bit of Rolls-Royce Bentley-esque waftability about it. The Land Rover engineers have worked really hard on improving the on-road driving dynamics of the Range Rover. They've got it more rigid. It's also 430 kilograms lighter. This is the first all-aluminium SUV in the world, and that's another breakthrough for Land Rover. The tighter and the sharper the bends that you present the Range Rover with, the more it seems to like it. It's putting an end to the days of the horrible, wallowing old SUVs when you went into a corner and were convinced you were going to tip over. The handling really is pin sharp. I've just seen a stunning lake that's sitting on top of the mountain, and I thought perfect for a picnic spot. And this is when you find out that this car can get you to places others can't. And of course, you need a button to help you get to those special places, and this is it. Wonderful terrain response, which allows you to change the suspension, the settings, so that the Range Rover can tackle anything from snow, gravel, rocks, mud, water. And if you're really lazy, you can now just simply press it down into auto mode, and all I have to do is steer. Not only does the Range Rover take you to places other vehicles can't get to, but you actually get your own physics lesson when you're sitting inside the cab, because the navigation screen can turn to show you exactly where you are in the auto terrain response. And we also have cameras, so we can actually see all around the car and the amazing terrain we've been across. If I had one minor gripe with the new interior of the Range Rover, it would be the digital display main instruments. For me, they're not real enough. It sounds a silly thing to say, but I'd prefer more precision type of instruments that would fit in with the rest of the cabin, which is all beautifully detailed. And of course, you are seriously pampered in the back. Cup holders, well, they're far more befitting of champagne holders for when you're going to that special movie premiere, beautifully chrome finished. And then of course, you'll want to have some entertainment. And here we go, we have my little system here. Press the TV, voila. In front of me I now have a Moroccan soap opera. All this car needs now is a Moroccan interpreter, and I'm flying. There's even reclining seats to go up or down if you're on a long run where you can relax perfectly. The new Range Rover is in fact a brilliant testimony to just how outstanding our engineers and our designers are in the UK. You need to remember this, that this is very much a British developed, created and built machine, and it is very much the best of British. I have to say that when I first thought driving to the top of the Atlas Mountains with a tuxedo on, even in a Range Rover, was pretty ridiculous. But as you can see, I am now literally sitting on top of the world. And forget about the very typical Range Rover picnic at Twickers. How about this for a picnic spot? This is just the most stunning view. And as you can see, I'm toasting the success of Range Rover once again being king of the off-road. The verdict is simple. This is one amazing machine. Now I think it is worthy of the title, the best all-round vehicle in the world. There is of course a price to pay for such excellence. It starts at £71,235, and for the 5-litre supercharger it goes right up to £98,895. If I had £100,000, that would be the vehicle I'd buy, and I'd buy it before any supercar. It truly is that good.